on the West Coast, who's worrying you, and who do you think is going to make a late season run?
Worrying me, nobody terribly, frankly, but I will put Phoenix there just because they are sitting comfortably as the 2 seed with the inconsistent Clippers behind them that we don't know what to expect. But they have a brutally tough schedule, tougher than the Clippers, tougher than everybody the rest of the way. How do they handle that? How do they deal with just having to deal with that night in, night out? The team, though, I think is going to make a run. The team I think could be sneaky good as much as I like Denver, and we talked about Dallas.
Yes. Dallas. Never count out Luka.
Never count out Luka. Luka makes plays. They've been better lately. Porzingis is back. You've started to see their defense kind of come together. But more than that, easiest schedule in the West the rest of the way. That will help. They were not the backloaded schedule for whatever reason. I guess they've got their national TV stuff out of the way. Whatever reason, they don't have the really hard schedule the rest of the way. That makes them much more dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to the other team in Texas, one of the other teams, my favorite team. I think the Spurs could make a late season little run because, I mean, the Spurs are looking good.
Yes.
I mean, DeMar DeRozan has been very consistent for them, and he's leading this young core that is one of the most exciting in my mind. Is once again flying under the radar because that's just what San Antonio does. But I mean, Keldon Johnson he is exciting. DeJounte Murray every year is getting better. Derek White is sleepily like one of the better players in my mind. I just love the way that team is constructed. Your guy Pirtle is throwing posters around. I think the Spurs could make a nice little run there towards the end of the season.
Yeah, just don't watch Jakob Pirtle shoot free throws and you're okay. That's kind of painful, but everything else. No, I'm with you. I think that's a really interesting team, and they're an ensemble team that's kind of classically Popovich, aren't they? They can just beat you with a different guy. This isn't, hey, we're throwing the ball to LeBron. Good luck in stopping him. This is, we can beat you a lot of different ways with a lot of different guys, and it's tough to defend that kind of team night in and night out when different guys, hey, one night it's DeMar DeRozan, one night it's White, and one night it's Lonnie Walker Jr. All these people can just step up and beat you.
Yeah. I really like this Spurs team is going, like I said, late, like lower 8-7-6 and trying to, play their way into some interesting competition there towards the end of the season. One team I am worried about, as we mentioned at the top, is the Nuggets. I really do have questions about Denver. I like the Aaron Gordon pickup, but I'm kind of confused. Jokic is playing at an MVP level, which is awesome. Watching him play is beautiful. It's like ballet. It's beautiful. But Jamal Murray, as we've talked about, I think they need more from him if they want to get back to where they were last year or break through that ceiling. He's got to play at a higher level. And then Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr. Seems like Michael Porter Jr. was the 3 for them, but he's young. Flashes of brilliance like you're talking about. Then other times, it's just hard when you're a young player. It's a lot of games. And being able to show up every night, you have to learn how to become that pro. So I like what I'm seeing, but I don't know if he's there yet. He's still developing. And Aaron Gordon, I don't know, being one of the stars in Orlando, can he adjust to being behind both Jokic and Murray? Like I said, it's just a different role in Denver. So I'm excited to see what happens, but I am a little worried.
Yeah, I'm with you. By the way, Denver needs Bubble Murray back, don't they?
Yeah, something like when Jamal Murray was jumping 40, crazy performances. We know how good he is. We know how good he, it's just, once again, it's a difference between doing it, once or doing it like every single night for 82 games and playoffs. Like that's hard. So I know he can do it. It's just a question is, can he turn it on coming in this late part of the season?